Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 6 of Willow. Last episode, the gang got to spend some time in the Wildwood with the Bone Reavers, learning that Jade is herself one who was taken away as a child after the fall of General Kale, and indoctrinated into Tyroslene's whole belief system, structure, and all that jazz. So we had that whole twist and reveal. We had this truth plum that was going around, making every kind of spill their guts or whatever. And Willow was overheard in a conversation with Graydown, saying that, you know, he didn't use magic to beat Bavmorda. He's kind of built his whole reputation off of a big old fib. And Elora overheard. This, however, is not the only revelation that occurs during this event. Kit and Jade express their feelings for one another, but before they can seal the deal, they are interrupted by an army of trolls. And that's where we ended off. Everybody, the whole celebration getting interrupted and attacked by trolls. So guys, we're going to go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It's a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code, see my reaction to the entire episode. You just get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. Get to suggest and vote on what movies I react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind the scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, since you are good at a way to support the channel. But of course, I know not going to do that. And a simple way you can help us out, it's just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way. That would just grow here on the YouTubes. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6, Prisoners of Skellin. Here we go. All right, we're finally picking up with his little escape. Well, escape.
Boy, scary city. No thanks.
Maybe? Okay, never mind. Maybe he's not in on it. Yeah, they probably left your door open because you're in more than a actual physical prison here. Oh, they got Willow too. Did we see him get caught? I only remember Kit getting nabbed.
Name's Mad Mardigan.
No. No.
Hi there. I am Lord Saris, Chief Administrator here at Skellin. This ill-tempered crank on my left is my brother, Falcon. Say hello, Falcon.
They look puny and weak. Chop them up and feed them to the dogs.
Nice, real nice. Forgive him.
As not at all how I expected this to go.
The unvarnished truth is this. You're gonna spend the rest of your life here, and no one is coming to save you.
Well, he seemed pleasant for a second, and that definitely melted away.
When you fought your way out the last time and slaughtered all those trolls.
Yeah, about that. When I said slaughtered, I didn't actually mean slaughtered. More like I slaughtered their pizzazz.
Their what?
Sloshed through the poo.
How much do you really know about the crone? Because there are misconceptions. Is she the eldritch nightmare that people make her out to be? Yes. But she has her positive qualities too. She taught us how to refine the Vermiscus.
I'm telling you, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have any...
No.
Was it all because she had to sneeze? What the fuck?
It's their friends. They've come to liberate them. Oh, Lord Danan is here. Terrible at anticipating the second half of my sentences.
Go, go, go. Let's bag some fancy daikini.
You're Willow.
And you're not Mad Mardigan.
No, you're not.
All right, fine, I'm not.
So why are you pretending to be?
That is a long and delightful story, but not one we have time for now.
All right, then who are you?
I know who he is. He's Allagash.
My dad told me about you. He said that you were the only knight in Galadorn that was dumber than he was.
Braver. I'm sure he meant braver. Besides, I'm the only one who knows where he is.
Wait, isn't Allagash the person that Boorman hoped was up here and killed and tortured?
Saying he lied.
No, Mad Mardigan was betrayed. We all were. By Boorman.
Great. Well, that guy's died.
What this would mean for us.
I do.
The crown would reward us with whatever we desired. Kashmir, Galador, Tiris even.
Yeah, because when I said I do, what I really meant was explain it to me like I'm an imbecile.
These two are odd. Kinda like it. Imagine if that wasn't connected to anything.
You help me out of here, I'll take you to him.
I don't trust this guy. Uh-oh. Is she having a panic attack?
When I concentrate on the next one, sometimes I don't sneeze at all.
Or is she trying to sneeze again?
Except I'm one of those people. You tell me not to look or think about something, then I have to look and think about it. Okay.
Same.
I shouldn't have looked.
Ah! Why would you do that? Oh!
Did we just lose Shilindra's wand?
Yikes.
Oh, that was gonna kill me.
Yeah, he might actually kill you.
The magic is in you all along. You don't need the wand.
Mention it straight away.
Is that what we're gonna learn? I mean, in essence, a wand and a staff is just a conduit for channeling.
Mad's tracked me down after 20 years, asked me to join him for one more adventure.
Let's find the curious.
You know, what can I say? He's my brother, I love him.
Me too. For all the trouble he used to get me into, I really could have used him on this one.
Doesn't look like this goon's going anywhere.
Doesn't seem.
Hey, buddy, any chance you'll put your weapon down and walk away? Didn't think so.
What the fuck?
He thought of Boorman like a son. Would have died for him. So, when he betrayed us and stole the Lux.
And he knew where the Lux was.
Come on.
And has it. Oh, which one's telling the truth?
This is your fault.
Untrue.
I'm so sorry.
I can do this. I can save everyone. I can fix it.
Fix what?
Biggest mistake of my life. If I had just... Boorman.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
You are in serious trouble, young lady.
Yeah, I know. I kind of miss you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Miss you too, in a way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't see a secret door.
That's because you don't know how to look.
Nice, nifty little illusion of the eyes.
Through the ages, unremembered, I have tested those who entered, seeking fortune.
It's like carnival music there for a second.
Though should riches be your heart's desire, the answers I shall now require. And if by chance you don't reply, in my tomb you all shall die.
Hang on, did he just say that we all die?
He did say that.
Oh, great. And the chudding.
Pass from sire to heir, and each of brothers takes his share. A gift or curse I may be, used by others more than thee.
Anybody?
It's a riddle.
Riddles. Great.
Great. We got
A name.
We're going with a name.
Congratulations!
Show me a name.
Come on, Team Allagash. We got this. All right, Wiggleheim, give us your best shot.
Beggars have what wise men crave, but both shall take it to their grave.
I don't remember what he said.
Seems perhaps you need more time, or if you wish, I'll repeat my rhyme.
Please, I would like to hear it again, please.
Seems perhaps you need more
Oh my
time.
God.
Or if you wish, I'll repeat my rhyme.
It's like those fucking automated dialer shit, man. Oh, that drives me insane.
Okay. I'll pet you, run my
song stink.
How dare you, sir? I've gotten much better.
Oh, yeah? Doesn't sound like it to me.
It's nothing. The answer is nothing.
That's not ominous at all. There's a keyhole in the back. What's back there?
He didn't take his sword.
You can't touch anything. Not in there.
I'm going.
No, I need to.
I need you to listen to me.
If you do, you can never come back.
I don't care.
I won't let you.
Are you gonna stop me?
We both are. Kit, we have to get out of here. You can still save Arik.
Please. I need your help.
I don't trust whatever the fuck that is in there. A beckoning voice like that to stay behind in a tomb? I don't know about it.
Which one of you is Elora Danan?
I am.
All right, you know what? Take both of them and kill the others.
You've been wrong about something for 10 years.
Really, what's that?
I'm not Bavmorda.
Then who the hell are you?
Chloe Allagash's brave little man.
He's so weird. Alrighty then.
What are you doing?
Damn thing doesn't work. I put the lux in and nothing.
Maybe
Not the
last
real
time
one.
lying, cheating, stabbing your friends in the back made you somehow, I don't know, unworthy of its power.
There's only one way to find out if it'll work for you, kid.
So what is the truth?
He went off to fight whatever's down there because he believed one of you would protect what matters most up here.
What matters most?
Family. Oh. That. Okay. Alright, so I guess Boorman was kind of right in a way. Still. Oh, goddamn. Did he just drop his stuff? So what is down there, though? I guess that's a mystery for later. Because I know they wanted to have Val Kilmer in this, but because of the pandemic when they were shooting it and his health at the time, they weren't able to have him arrive. He wasn't able to fly for filming or anything, so his involvement got rewritten. So maybe that could be open-ended for season 2 if it gets one. I don't, with the way things are going right now, I don't know if we'll be getting a season 2 of this or not, just from the overall vibes I'm feeling out there right now. Even if Kasdan's really pushing for it. Wait, is the floor not lava? What in the world?
Come on.
The wand's got to be down here though, somewhere.
Yeah, we have to keep going. It's gonna collapse.
Then make it stop.
I don't know how.
You two, please leave it for now.
You started this.
I didn't mean to.
Is she blaming her?
No self-control.
I was trying to help.
He was calling to me. To me. And I could have got him. I could have brought him back. And I could have finally understood why every time he chose you instead of me. But now I can't.
Please.
For what? What, you'll kill me?
Hey, Elora, come on.
Where did that come from?
You're tearing.
Blame me, hate me. Just please, can you just do it somewhere else? Because if we stay here, we're both...
Oh. Huh. Oh! 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 She's gonna have to magic up this time. Oh, there it is. Accio Kit. Back to Arik. I mean, I'm imagining maybe he's... Oh, god damn it, that sucks. Oh, I wonder how long it took him to wander right back to where he left. Oh, and it's that shit from the mine, I'm assuming.
Are you the reason I'm here?
Who the hell are you?
But whoever brought you brought me too.
Are you gonna let me out?
I love the colorful clothes you wear and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair.
That was a weird way to end this. Who the fuck is that? And was that supposed to imply, like, I thought he was going to drink the evil juice and then they were going to bring someone here and he was going to, like, mange out and maybe kill this person. But that ended up being like, I don't know, like, is it like love at first sight? Who is that? Maybe, what's that? What if that's the withered crone and this is all just a manipulation and she's like not withered at all in this and she's using this kind of like Ursula kind of like visage to seduce Arik, again, like calling him to that door like when it was open before. For a second when I was hearing that voice, I was like, it didn't sound like the same dialogue as before. That's what I was listening for there for a second, but I was like, wait, what if that door back at the chasm at the mine led here and to that door or something like that? That's kind of the thought, and she thought she heard her father, but it was actually Arik. I don't know. So is Mad Morgan actually down there, and what is he fighting that's down there? Could that be the worm? Could he be fighting? Because the crone is like what? The emissary of like this. I forgot what they called it. This great worm or whatever from the story, the riddle when they were first crossing that bridge or whatever. Could he be fighting the worm while up there they need to prevent Elora from going to the crone? But if that is the case, why would Mad Morgan be calling to Kit to help him or free him? That seems like such a siren-y kind of thing to do. Like, I'm not evil, come let me out. I'm your father, I promise. Swearsies, pinky swears. Allagash was quite the character. And seeing Christian Slater and hearing his voice initially and then seeing him, I was like, oh gosh. I forgot he was in this. But he was definitely... This was as grim... I wouldn't say grim, as like... There's such a clash of tones that happens in this show. You know, like... Grayden wanting to have that conversation as they're walking across that pit. It's like almost like it's trying to be like Barbossa marrying Will and Elizabeth in the middle of the Battle of the Maelstrom. You know, kind of one of those things, but without any of the panache. And then just like the slapstick didn't work for me between Boorman and Allagash. That whole shtick. Kit's lashing out at Elora. I get it. I do feel for Kit because, like, you know, being cast aside for someone else like that has to suck. It has to hurt. And for him to be, you know, choose to have abandoned her, set her behind for Elora of all these people, for the greater good it is, like, it still can't lessen that pain, whether it's true or not. I mean, it has nothing to do with her specifically. You know, he loves his daughter, presumably. But, like, his daughter won't have a world to live in if they allow Elora to get captured or die or corrupted or banished or whatever. So it's this double-edged sword that there's no real way to win. So, like, there's going to be this animosity that's just latent between these two. Until they can kind of cross that bridge and understand what's going on. Because, again, Kit keeps... We're in peril right now. This place is falling apart because Elora can't get her shit together. She's like... The more she taps into the magic, the more it kind of gets... It's swelling, and she's losing control and her grip on it. Like what she said with Jade. So, like, if she's this all-powerful being that's supposed to do all this, and in this moment, she's the one that's, like, preventing her from being with her father. She's the one that's potentially preventing them from escaping and bringing this place down. She was trying to give her... It seems like she was trying to give her a bit of a wake-up call from a place of hurt and selfishness in a way to try to snap her out of it. But I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what's going on with Arik. I mean, just from what we've seen, I definitely my illusions that he was in on this from the get-go. I think that's been blown out of the water since we spent some time with him. And he tries to escape this place only to find himself right back at it, thirsty as all hell, and forced, if he wanted to satiate that thirst, to drink from that fountain, which looks like not like a boiling, like not a room temperature version of what was boiling back at the mine where they were cooking up that elixir there. So I'm wondering if that's going to corrupt Arik and turn him, or what. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. My thought was, like, initially that maybe Arik, I mean, he's got Bavmorda's blood. That is for certain. So that could be of use, and I'm not sure. They haven't done anything. He doesn't actually have any physical guards here. Like, what's his purpose? My thought right now is, like, I guess the only purpose is as bait. I'm sure maybe they just knew that he was seen, but they didn't know who Elora was at the time. If he was meant to be bait, they got real lucky by picking the person that Elora was seeing, that she was in love with. Otherwise, Kit might be the target. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. And that's one of my hangups with it. There's so many different things floating around that, like, we got 2 episodes to go, and we haven't really landed too many of them. We're kind of puzzle boxing a lot of things. We supposedly found the Cuirass, but it didn't work for Allagash. It didn't look that impressive to me. Maybe it was a phony, but they seemed pretty confident that was it. He said he tried the Lux Arcana and it didn't activate for him. I mean, it got pierced right through him, straight in the stomach. So I don't know. Maybe Boorman will wield it, and maybe it'll work for him. We'll see. Maybe it'll work for somebody else in the group. Who knows? And we also spent a lot of time just kind of rummaging around through the canyon in this, and just trying to find our way, find our footing, building up this tension, building up these conflicts within the group. That, I don't know. This is probably one of my least favorite episodes. 4 is still my favorite episode of the season so far, and I think 5 was definitely a step back from that, and I think 6, this episode, was a step back from even last episode for me. I enjoyed last episode more than I enjoyed this one. I do like that they are keeping Mad Mardigan an ever-present part of the story. I'm so glad. I mean, it's a mystery what happened to him, but by all intents and purposes, it seems like they're not killing him off. That's something I've seen in interviews and all that, and his whereabouts, his role in this whole thing is meant to be a mystery and open if Val were to want to return, or able to return if his health improved, if the world state was better, if they were able to actually continue the story beyond this season, which is a big old question mark right now. They wanted to make sure that his character was around or available for him, which I do really appreciate. I just really want some answers. Oh man, I want some answers about so many things. I really hope things kind of pick up in these last 2 episodes. I heard episode 7 because people that got to screen the season got to watch the first 7 episodes. The people that got to review the series early got to watch the first 7 episodes. The only episode they didn't get to watch is the finale. And from what I've heard, episode 7 is really good. So I'm hoping that the pace quickens in the next one. We get some resolution, we get some push, we get some momentum, we get some build, and I hope the series goes out strong. I just think these last 2 episodes have been a little bit on the weaker side for me. But guys, what do you think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, York, Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hell, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this episode, guys. And I'll see you all next week with episode 7. Take care, everybody.